Good morning, parents. It's Mr. Johnny. I just want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for working with the kids at home, making sure the activities are carried out. I know it's very difficult and stressful times right now, but the staff are here for you. Everyone at Hostels is here for you. So if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to email me, Ms. Malik, Mr. Ford, or anyone. But we really appreciate you guys working with the kids at home. I know right now it's troubling times, it's difficult, but working with the kids, as a unit, we can help, keep them learning and keep them active. So this week I want to talk about the lesson. It's going to be caring for the environment. Last week we did caring for others, and then before that we did caring for ourselves. So, what are some ways we can help kids learn about caring for the environment? Well, um, you can talk about recycling. So, you can talk about the three R's. If you don't know what the three R's are, I provided a poster. It's reuse, reduce, recycle. So, those are the three R's. So, you can talk about the kids about those. That's a pretty simple way to help them understand what can be recycled and what cannot. Because even as adults, we get a little confused sometimes of what can be recycled and what cannot. I provided a visual chart for you and the kids, and you can talk about um, what can you recycle at home. Like when they finish a juice bottle or container, before they throw it out, say, can this be recycled? When they use tissue paper to wipe their nose, say, can this be recycled? Or what can we use to reuse for the environment? You can also talk about water usage, like when the kids are brushing their teeth and they're letting the water run, and tell them, to not waste water and why it's important to not waste water. We're brushing our teeth. Water. We do use water to wash our hands and brush our teeth and take a bath, but using too much water is not good for the environment, and you can tell them why. I provided information on that as well. Some other things you can talk about the kids this week is electricity. I know, and the kids are home right now. They might be using a lot of electricity, turning on the lights, the television, the iPads, whatever it may be. So you might just teach them to reduce electricity and how reducing electricity can help the environment. You save energy, things like that. You can also talk about, if you want, you can talk about planting, how planting trees and flowers can help the environment. You can talk about what else? Donating things to other people instead of just throwing things out. How can donating? I know we touched on a little bit of that last week, but you can continue with donating. How donating clothes and things like that is helpful for the environment. And you can talk about pollution. Pollution is a big thing. How riding your bike or just walking to school, it's a lot better than taking a car or a train or bus because of pollution, like how pollution is harmful to the air. You could talk about air, water, things like that, that pollution damage, and teach children ways to, tell them mostly, and find ways how things damage water and air. Like when we drive cars give off smoke, and just by simply walking or riding your bike, we don't pollute the air, things like that. So for Monday, for today, we're going to just focus on the three R's, water usage, and that's going to be pretty much it for today. We just want to just stretch it out for the week. We don't want to overwhelm the kids. So I provided videos and songs related to the environment, mostly Earth Day. I know Earth Day just passed, but if you want to talk about Earth Day as well, you can talk about that, a day where everyone gets together. I know we didn't do much Earth Day this year, but we could just talk about what Earth Day means, and pretty much that every day should be Earth Day as well, just because we have one day dedicated to the Earth. We should always and every day um, recycle and not pollute the air and the water and things like that. Okay, so I provided everything in the activity list. It's going to start off with the morning meeting as always. The morning meeting is not going to change so much. It's going to be pretty much the same because that's routine. The kids are routine to talk about how they feel, what's the weather like, and things like that. If I'm going to add different videos to it to switch it up a little bit so it's not so repetitive. If you want to add some things as well to the morning meeting, you can do that as well. Maybe your child right now at home is doing different things with the morning meeting, and you want to adjust that. You can. We're also going to do yoga after that. We're doing it based on the environment this week. We're doing plant yoga. It's like poses of like plants and animals. So it's pretty fun for the kids. So what you do with that is you point to one of the pictures and it gives you directions how to model it. So you do, I do, we do, you do. So you model it, have the kids, and then you guys do it together. Okay. So it's like maybe about six of it, six poses, seven, not too sure. I don't remember it, but they're pretty fun. Then he's gonna talk into the three R's. We're gonna just jump right into it, and then we're gonna jump into water and what is waste. I gave a definition of what a waste is, how we can teach kids about that, and then we jump into some songs you can do with the kids. Just play the songs, have them listen to it, ask them if they like it, they didn't like it. Also jumps into the video, two stories. Um, and just talk about the story. Just talk about what do you think the story's about. Before you play it, look at it, ask them the title, tell them the title, ask them what it's about, what part did they like, what didn't they like, what did they learn, just things like that. That helps them, with their attention, if they're paying attention, if they're getting it. And if you feel they're not getting the lesson, it's okay to go back to it or repeat it or ask them, in their own way, like, um, or what do you think it's about? Or what did you get overall? You don't really have to get everything from the activity, but if it's something they come away with one or two things, like we can recycle bottles or smoke makes the air dirty. If they can just give you two things throughout the day, then that's okay right now because they're still very young and we're just teaching them these things right now, but they're doing a great job. So I'm here to support you guys. We're all here to support you. So just this week is about caring. So um, yeah, just have fun with the activities. If you need anything, just let me know. Thank you. Have a good one.